Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on February the 22nd, 2021. US threatens Russia with sanctions for a cyber attack. U.S. Presidential National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said that Washington is preparing sanctions against Moscow for recent cyber attacks on Solar Winds. He said so in an interview with CBS. Sullivan added that these would not just be restrictive measures, but a whole set of tools. So far, Joe Biden's administration has asked intelligence agencies to calculate how much damage was done, the scale of the attack on government agencies, and the extent of Donald Trump's administration's responsibility for the incident. In early January, U.S. intelligence agencies released that the first findings of a cyber attack on government networks that occurred in mid-December 2020. It targeted state agencies as well as some 18,000 users of Solar Winds Orion program in the government and private sectors. Moscow denies involvement in the cyber attacks. Boeing suspends 777's use after the United incident. Boeing Co. said and recommends suspending the use of 777 jets with the same type of engine that spilled significant aircraft debris over Denver on the weekend. U.S. regulators have announced additional inspections, and Japan has suspended their use while it considers further action. The decisions involving Pratt & Whitney PW4000 engines came after a United Airlines 777 landed safely in Denver Saturday local time after its right engine failed. United Airlines said it would voluntarily and temporarily retire 24 of its current planes the next day. The manufacturer has recommended that airlines suspend operations until U.S. regulators determine a proper inspection protocol. The affected 777-200s and 777-300s are older and less fuel efficient than newer models, and most operators are removing them from their fleets. Macquarie raises forecasts after outages in Texas. Australia's Macquarie Group raised its earnings forecast Monday as its big North American energy business capitalizes on winter storms that swept through Texas and other states. The bank said it expects earnings to jump as much as 10% in fiscal 2021. The energy unit of Macquarie, North America's second-largest gas supplier designed to move large volumes of gas to meet unexpected demand, single-handedly raised the investment bank's total profit forecast by about 400 million Australian dollars. Shares were 4.31% higher, hitting a 12-month high of 148.39 Australian dollars early Monday, their highest level in a year. A deadly winter storm that destroyed infrastructure and left millions of Texans without power forced power generators to compete for suppliers of natural gas, pushing prices sharply higher in the deregulated market. Stock markets mixed on rising U.S. bond yields. Asian stocks traded mixed Monday as expectations of accelerated economic growth and inflation around the world undetermined bonds and pushed commodities higher. Rising real yields have caused stock prices to look more stretched than a year earlier, leaving investors uneasy. The broadest MSCI Asia-Pacific index outside Japan was unchanged after falling from a record high. Japan's Nikkei rose 0.8%, but Chinese blue chips lost 1.4%. European futures fell 0.1% through 0.7%. Bonds were hurt by the prospect of a stronger economic recovery and even more borrowing as President Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus package moves forward. The yield on the 10-year Treasury bond has already reached 1.38%, breaking through the 1.30% psychological level. In addition, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell speaks to Congress this week, and it's likely to reaffirm his commitment to maintaining his policies to boost inflation.